So now we are discussing regarding the mastery project stakeholder management, how to align and engage for a successful project. A comprehensive guide to identify stakeholder, analyze their influence, and building communication strategies that drive project success through effective engagement and alignment. This one is the stakeholder engagement. Another thing we are going to discuss is why stakeholder management make or break the projects. 70% of the projects depend upon if the stakeholder not properly managed, 70% project failures. High success rate is the 50% if the project is properly communicated and stakeholder properly managed. Or there is a gap, and this one is 23% stakeholder and managers agrees on project completions. There is a chances. If there is a poor stakeholder engagement, according to PMI research, so 70% of chances are to project will be fail. But higher success rate is the project with strong stakeholder management meet objective more consistently. So then there is a chances of success. Stakeholder can be powerful advocate or secondary blockers. Managing effectively is essential in managing project risk. Early engagements reduces costly late stage changes, prevent delays, and build the foundation for sustainable project success. What are the steps that identify your stakeholders? Now, who matters and who are the internal stakeholder and who is the external stakeholder? For internal stakeholder, like a project team members, project managers, executive sponsors or leadership coach, cross-functional departmental heads are their employees, project resource allocation controllers. These all can be your internal stakeholder. And external stakeholders are the stakeholders that is impacted by the project, like customers, like your vendors, suppliers or contractors, regulatory bodies and agencies, community groups that are your external stakeholders. What are the complexity? Large, if there is a large public infrastructure project, so there is a 40 plus different type of stakeholder involved in this groups involved, and keeping their interest level, their priorities level, and their concern carefully managed is helpful to uh, increase the chances of success. Second step is what is important, analyze stakeholder needs and influence level. So for this one, we can use power and interest matrix. Its mapping is very important. Make a stakeholder and their influence level and project to prioritize the engagement efforts strategically. What is their influence level? What is the interest level? According to that, make a matrix to identify. Understand the motivations. Who benefited from? Who is fear from? What drives for decisions? So these are the understanding motivations. Balance competing needs mean navigate tension between different stakeholders, group of finding common grounds, and win-win solution is very important for any projects completion. Let's suppose we have one ending the project, that is city transport project, and there is a lot of uh, stakeholder involved. Engage them properly, avoid costly protests and delays that uh, affect the project. So manage them all the stakeholder properly. It will increase the chance of success. Number third is develop tailored communication strategies. So in the project management, the communication is a key. If the project is communicated properly, it is the ability of project manager to handle the communication properly, match the communication style according to influence level and preference level, just communicate with them and build a trust. Choose right channels for coordinating stakeholders and clear frequency established between the stakeholder, like leading a tech company, openly share product development delays with the customer. So explain to the customer the technical challenges and revise timelines of why this delay. This transparency maintain customer confidence and actually strengthen the brand loyalty. So proper communication is so much important. The step three is engage and manage stakeholder continuously. It's not one-time process. It's continuous improvements, continuous communication, regular updates. Keep stakeholder informed with consistent, meaningful progress reports. Build collaborations. Foster genuine partnership through proactive engagements. Feedback loops create a channels of two-way communication. Early risk flapping. What are the risks involved? Proactive stakeholder management prevent costly surprises and potential obstacle into the collaborative opportunities. The communication gap between stakeholder and project managers is real. That is the important things to communicate. Overcoming challenges and managing difficult stakeholders. This is a key challenge. Identify the blockers early. Use the behavior analysis and stakeholder interviews to post potential resistance before it's escalated into the project roadmaps. Build trust and report. Employ the set clear expectations. Deliver consistently to earn credibility and spectacle stakeholders. Transform critics into a champions. Address concern head on and involve skeptics in solution development. Convert resistance into advocacy. This is a success story. Tool and framework to support stakeholder management. So, what tool we will use? Normally, power and test matrix, visual mappings. That's very important tool. 4C framework like customer competitions, company community, ensure comprehensive stakeholder coverage. So these are 4C. That is, one is customer, second is competitors, third is company, and fourth is community. These are very important. Risk management integration treat stakeholder as a risk and opportunity to be actively managed throughout the project lifecycle. The payoff is project success through the stakeholder alignments. High success rate. Projects with strong stakeholder management are 50% more likely to meet their objectives and deliver intended outcomes as compared to other projects. Strategic benefits, social capital, enhance organization reputations, and gain the social license to operate effectively. Then maximizing the values, ensure project outcomes deliver maximum values to all involved parties, not just immediate project's goals. So finally, effective stakeholder management is not just about avoiding problems, it is about unlocking opportunities, building long-lasting relationship, and creating sustainable success that extend far beyond individual projects' boundaries. Your next step, build your stakeholder management plan today. Identify all the stakeholders, create a wide net early to capture every individual and group with influence or interest in your projects. Then analyze the needs and influence, map power and interest levels, understand the motivations, prioritize your engagement strategies accordingly, craft communication plan, develop clear, tailored communication and engagement strategies for each stakeholder group, commit to continuous management, maintain transparency, proactive stakeholder engagement throughout your entire project's life cycle. Thank you for watching.